हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कल के लेक्चर में हमने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अकाउंटिंग के बारे में मीनिंग, डेफिनेशन, फीचर्स यहाँ तक डिस्कस किया था। आज हम उसके आगे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सेंटर्स क्या होते हैं। Responsibility centers is that functional unit for which his manager is responsible to the high officers. It is only a part of organization with work under the supervision of a manager who is responsible for the functions of the responsibility center. Every unit is a specific and certain activities of which the liability is of the chief of the center, according to Robert N. Anthony. A responsibility center is like an engine in that it has inputs which are physical quantities of material, hours of various types of labor, and a variety of services. It works with these resources usually. Working capital and fixed assets are also required. As a result of this work, it produces output which are classified either as goods, if they are tangible, or as services. If they are tangible, these goods or services go either to the responsibility centers within the company or to customers in the outside world. From the point of view of object of planning and control, the response centers are classified in the following three categories. First is expense center. Expense center are responsibility centers, which are the investment is measured in monetary terms. It is also called as a cost center. It is a part only of the organization in which the managers are made liable for the cost arise in their unit. Normally, every center produces some or other essentially, but in many times their monetary measures is difficult as the functions of the service department. Hence, it is not necessary that the monetary measures of expenses is made. Accounting system record the costs relating to under these centers. Another category is profit centers. When the revenue and expenses from the performed work of departments of the organization are both measured in monetary unit by any responsibility centers, then it is called profit centers. It is that center which creates income and work that also incur expenses. The manager on profit centers are responsible for volume of profit earned. The main data of profit centers are revenue and expenses. The difference of the revenue and expenses is profit. For the establishment of profit centers, the cautious planning from management is necessary. The organization structure, nature of business, communication system, efficiency of managers, etc. are such factors which should be taken into consideration while establishing the profit centers. Third category is investment centers. These are those centers whose managers are responsible for both the profit and assets, which are in their control. The investments made on different centers are recalculated separately, and on the basis of profits and earns return on investment, the performance of employees is measured. This is the responsibility of the chief of the centers that the sufficient returns is earned on the investment made on their centers. For knowing the rate of return, the following formula is used. Return on investment is equal to profit on the investment center divided by the value of assets of the investment center. Therefore, for the measurement of performance of the investment centers, the ratio of profits earned on assets inventions at the centers is taken as the basis. In this way, under the efficiency of the use of investment is measured. Then we have to see what are the prerequisites of responsibility accounting. The success of responsibility accounting depends on the following requirements. First requirement is the organizational structure should fully defined. Second, there should be melodious relationship between officers and subordinates. Third one, the target and objectives of the organization should be clear. Fourth one, soundness of communication mechanism. Fifth one, responsibility centers, regular and continuous performance reports, and improvement in actions. What are the advantages of responsibility accounting? The use of responsibility accounting is made as a control tool by the management, and this is becoming popularly day to day. The main object of responsibility accounting is to help the managers in obtaining the objectives of the organizations. The detailed advantages and limitations we will discuss in the next lecture.